Ladies and gentlemen, digital investors, welcome back to another video where we go over the daily crypto news and what's going on in this crazy crypto space. If you guys are frequent viewers of the show and you want to show some support, then just tap the like button. It helps a ton for the YouTube algorithm to pick this up and show it to more people. We're going to start here with analysts as two crypto assets closely correlated with XRP, showing traders fear future regulatory action. The analyst we're going to be looking at here is Willy Woo, and Willy Woo says it's clear that Link and ADA tracked XRP's epic crash last week at a higher correlation than any other cryptocurrency. He says ChainLink and Cardano are mostly correlated to XRP. This is not a full backtrace situation. It's a 2-day trend, meaning traders are lumping regulatory fears of XRP onto those two coins the most. So here we have XRP pulling back quite a bit as well. It's down 39% on the 7-day. And what he's pointing out is that we're also seeing a pullback in Link, down 10% on the 7-day, and in ADA is down 10% on the 7-day. So it seems like what he's hinting at is most people are having the fear that, okay, Ripple's being regulated right now. Are ChainLink and Cardano possibly next? So Wu says it's going to be a bumpy ride for the altcoin market in the wake of the SEC's regulatory action against Ripple. Bitcoin emergence as a strong store of value is step one in a long road toward the emergence of a fully fleshed out crypto ecosystem that includes legitimate altcoin based platforms. He says it's a good time for a post about the future of altcoins and where its place may be in the crypto cap dominance. So you go store of value buckets very roughly. So you have a bucket of gold being 12 trillion, fiat 90 trillion, stocks 100 trillion, bonds 100 trillion, and real estate 250 trillion. Derivatives 1,000 trillion plus. Derivatives encapsulates the buying, selling, and transmission of risk. The modern world is enabled by them. Derivative enables the risk market to enable these activities for you. They use collateral in the form of store of value to operate. Then he goes into DeFi. He says DeFi in its current form is an experimental area where we figure out how to build networks to buy, sell, and transmit risk. For that to happen, the underlying networks will need to draw value into their market caps to use as collateral. Wu says Bitcoin's dominance could gradually shift down to 1/3 of the total market cap of all cryptocurrencies as solid crypto projects emerge and establish themselves over time. In the traditional world, it's a 2-to-1 ratio between derivatives and store of value. That would translate to a Bitcoin dominance of 33%. The first thing to build is store of value. That's why Bitcoin dominance has been so high. It's possible it continues a downtrend towards 33%. We're currently in a phase of weeding out scams, Ponzi's, and security frauds from legitimate experiments. The ride will be choppy. So he gives a pretty, broad look at overall what's happening in the crypto market. And I want to know what you guys think, especially about this XRP being correlated now to Cardano and ChainLink. Do you guys feel that same way? Are you feeling that same sentiment? Is that how you looked at the situation? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know if you think that's not the case, right? If you think ChainLink and Cardano are down for other reasons not related to Ripple and XRP. We also have the rise of digital currencies could render SWIFT payments network obsolete, says Central Bank of Russia. So this was very interesting. The rise of digital assets could radically transform the way money moves around the world, according to Russia's central bank. The first deputy governor of the Central Bank of Russia, Olga, I'm going to say this last name, Skoro, says a total of about 30 central banks are exploring digital currencies, with several set to launch in the next 5 to 7 years. Skoro says the digital version of fiat currency could be so efficient that the international payments network SWIFT, which currently has about 11,000 financial institutions and sends over 33 million transactions per day, may no longer be needed. He says then we can deal with direct integration issues. In this case, SWIFT, it may not be necessary because it will be a different kind of technological interaction, a different messaging system. Russia is currently developing a digital version of the ruble. According to the Central Bank of Russia, the digital ruble must come with simplicity, high speed, high reliability, low cost, as well as security for online and offline payments. An official date has not been set, and Russian leaders say the digital currency could be used for international remittances once other nations launch digital versions of their own currencies. Now we're seeing so many of these currencies, right? Be them central bank digital currencies, nation state currencies, right? We're seeing China with their digital yuan. We're seeing other countries want to go digital. Now Russia, and they're saying they could be used for international remittances along with against other nations' digital currencies. So we have CBDCs, we have countries' currencies, nation currencies. It is getting really, really interesting out there, right? And it's all coming in, right? They're all basically jumping on board. And you have to ask yourself, what is the bigger picture, right? We have to really ask ourselves a question: what happens when every country out there has their own currency, right? They're running on their own digital version of their currency. When each bank has its own CBDC, what happens next? Are we truly moving into a completely digital world? While everyone is just rushing to get a PS5, are you aware of what the world's biggest players are doing around you, the moves that they are making? Guys, the internal guts of this financial ecosystem is being completely rearranged, and most people are just going to wake up in a brand new world. If we get rid of SWIFT, right? We have countries preparing to get rid of SWIFT. They want a different network. This has massive implications that most of the population just has no clue about. We also have XRP as a crypto asset in Japan and not a security, says Ripple partner SBI. This is what that they are claiming, and it is true. In Japan, XRP is declared is not a security. So SBI released a statement Monday saying under Japanese law, XRP is a cryptocurrency asset. SBI referenced a research article indicating under Japanese law, XRP is a cryptocurrency asset and is not a security in Japan. In October, Ripple intended to invest in SBI's MoneyTap blockchain-based payment subsidiary, which planned to use the RippleNet technology to lower Japanese transfer costs. So as we know, guys, SBI has huge stakes in Ripple stakes in SBI. SBI is a company that wants to see XRP succeed, right? So of course they're going to back them, but it is good to see Ripple getting backing from their partners. Obviously, we don't have backing across the board, right? We also have people who are in fear, which is to be expected. We have exchanges, possibly wanting to halt the trading. And honestly, if I was an exchange, guys, just being honest, but if I was an exchange, I would totally be halting the trading of XRP, because why would I want to, put implications for myself, right? Put myself into a potentially bad scenario. If I was an exchange, I would play it safe. I would halt the trading of XRP and then wait for a ruling, right? Wait for it to come out whether or not XRP is a security or not. Wait for some guidelines on what to do, because what a company really wants at the end of the day is just predictability. So you really can't blame them. And we also have this from @OneCrypticPoet on Twitter. We were just talking about SBI. So XRP friendly SBI VC just announced that they will debut this TV commercial on December 26th. This debuted a couple of days ago, but you guys got to check this out. This is pretty neat. So I'll play it for you guys now.
トレーディングの世界は未知の世界。わからないこともたくさんあるよね。例えば暗号資産。ほら、あなたの知りたいこと、見てみたい世界。わかりやすく、もっと近くに。わかれば変わる暗号資産。スタート with SBI。SBI VC トレード。
Pretty cool, right? So it's a good thing to know that XRP use in Japan probably won't be slowing down. Now we also have this: BlackRock seeks VP blockchain lead to drive demand for firm's crypto offerings. The world's largest asset manager, BlackRock, is seeking to hire a vice president to help build and execute strategies and drive demand for the company's crypto and crypto-related offerings. BlackRock has 6.84 trillion assets under management, so that's quite a bit of assets under management, right? Could we say that? They have a job vacancy for a new New York-based VP of blockchain to help with the valuation of crypto assets. They say candidates should be able to devise and articulate fundamental valuation methodologies for crypto assets, evaluate game theory, and decentralizing governance models associated with blockchain technology. The CEO of BlackRock, Larry Fink, recently made some bullish comments on Bitcoin, stating that it has caught the attention of many people and that the nascent cryptocurrency cryptocurrency asset class can possibly evolve into a global market asset class. Very, very cool, guys. And now they're looking to drive demand for cryptocurrencies. We are seeing the biggest players in this game jump on board, not only with blockchain technology, but we are seeing them do it with Bitcoin. And now we'll wrap up the video on this. Actually, we'll do some coin prices and some fear and greed index and see what those are at. But as far as our last article, we'll wrap up here. Cardano creator says XRP is not a security, but its distribution may be problematic. In a series of AMA videos, Hoskinson says part of the problem with regulating crypto assets is that tokens are dynamic and hard to categorize. Now, this is pretty long. He said a lot of stuff, so I'm going to try to get to the most right to the point stuff that we can. So the article says, at this point in XRP's 8-year history, Hoskinson says he does not believe it is a security, although its status may have been different in its early days. He says, in my prior statements, I said I don't think XRP is a security, and I think in its current form, its current use, and the level of decentralization the ecosystem has, that's certainly true. Was Ripple a security at some point during its life? I'm sure a fair argument could be made. I believe that XRP is not a security, at least in the general sense, and I go back to that stem cell argument. There is certainly security-like behavior, and it's deeply puzzling to me. For example, in the age of smart contracts, why an actual real company would be responsible for distribution of a token. Now that makes no sense. You don't have to do that when you have an already existing functioning network, so that alone is problematic, especially when there's discretion amongst a custodial company to spend that. Regardless of the outcome, Hoskinson says, I don't believe for a moment that, for example, if Ripple goes down and XRP burns down in fire, that somehow the whole industry is going to fall apart and everything is going to be a security, Ethereum and on down. It's just not going to happen. I don't believe that at all. I think, frankly, the big fight that's going to happen in 2021 is going to be the proof of stake fight. Does proof of stake make a cryptocurrency a security or not? It's my belief that the answer is no. And guys, honestly, Charles Hoskinson's take on this whole thing has been one of the best outlooks that I could find, right? He's definitely approaching it with a level head. He's approaching the entire situation with logic. And most importantly, he's just making a lot of sense when he talks. So I recommend you guys, for any of you guys who are unsure about everything that's going on with Ripple, definitely go and watch some of Charles Hoskinson's AMAs, because the way he can break things down is really just, it's very understandable and it's very level-headed. With that said, we have prices for today. Bitcoin at $27,080. Look at this, a refresh. Those jumped up over $100 since starting recording. Ethereum at $739. Ethereum finally pierced through that $700 level, pierced through it a couple of times yesterday, and now we're really above it at $739. XRP still low, sitting at 28 cents. It's as if our pump didn't even happen. We basically erased all the gains that we made after our parabolic run. Bcash at $365. Cardano up an entire penny from yesterday at 17 cents. Chainlink at $12.67. Stellar at 15 cents. Tezos at $2.12. Theta Network at $1.47. And let's take a look at Zilliqa. Zilliqa moving all the way up to 32. Based on coin market capitalization, and the price is at 8.7 cents. Zilliqa has been doing some amazing things these past few days, so congratulations to everybody who is up, everybody who's diversified. Whether you're trading these markets, dollar cost averaging into these markets, or just investing in for the long term, the future is definitely looking bright, and 2021 looks really, really good. Your fear and greed index for today is at 92. Yesterday we were at 91. Last week 92, last month 87, so we're still in extreme greed. And with that said, that is the video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. I make one like this daily, going over Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything going on in the crypto space. You guys can also do me a favor and tap the like button. It really does help so much, and you guys' support has been amazing. All the likes, the comments, the shares. So thank you guys so much. I really am glad you're enjoying the content. I'm having a ton of fun making it for you. And with that said, guys, also keep in mind, nothing we cover is financial advice. I'm just documenting the daily crypto news, documenting this bull run, and that is it. So don't do or buy anything because of what you see here. I'm just trying to have some fun, make the news, share this content with you guys, and mainly document the journey, right? The journey that we're all on, which is experiencing this crypto wealth transfer. With that said, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you all on the next one.